Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Ezra Nawar and Paula Kruger here on behalf of the Shalom Club. Well, hello. And then don't you say shalom?
Yeah, I certainly.
I thought maybe
we both
you
say
do,
shalom,
right?
I
As a welcome and a hello. And I know you're going to tell us a little bit more about that. But before we begin, tell me just a little bit about yourself and how long you've lived here in the village.
Okay. I only live in the village since last July.
Okay.
And I just came here and just found the Shalom Club. And as they say, the rest is history. I found my literal home and I found my friend's home.
Nice.
At the same time.
Okay, and Ezra, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I actually do not live in the village, but I work for Chapman University. I've moved to Orange County in 2009. I'm an academic librarian by profession at Chapman University in Orange. I got into interfaith actually because of an article that I wrote in the Orange County Register in 2011.
Okay.
And actually the rabbi at Temple Judea picked on the article and invited me to speak at the temple here in Laguna Woods.
Okay.
And since then I fell in love with interfaith conversations, changing narratives, and this is what got me into Paula and the Shalom Club.
I love it. Now we are looking at a couple of pictures. Tell me a little bit about some of those things. These are experiences that you've had and you're going to be sharing at the event, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, so as I mentioned, I grew up in Egypt and I came to this country in 2002. We lived in the East Coast for a little bit. My husband and I were doing our graduate studies and then later we moved to Orange County, been involved in Chapman University since then, but really fell in love with interfaith conversations, diversity, and meeting people. And my motto in life is change narratives of how people think about Muslim women like myself.
Okay.
But also embedding myself in the society as an American citizen without losing my identity.
Right.
Yeah. So, and I think, from the pictures you can see me, with Paula. That's the first time we actually met, maybe a couple months ago. It does feel like it's been years because, Paula is just an amazing, wonderful woman. This is also with a friend of mine, Vicky Singh. He's a member of the Sikh community. This specific picture was actually highlighted in the Smithsonian magazine.
Okay.
It was called Breaking Barriers Between Muslims and Sikhs because historically there's been, unfortunately a lot of hate. So we're trying to break that. Okay. There was also a couple of pictures before them. I like to go during Christmas and light a candle in honor of Jesus and in honor of Christmas. And that's actually also the other one is a picture with the Coptic Pope in Egypt where a bunch of people from Orange County went and visited, did an international interfaith tour, led actually by Bill Shane, my friend who actually also lives in the village. Okay. And many of the members of this trip actually were part of the village. So I've had an emotional attachment to the village without actually visiting the village. So I'm really excited to come back and for the first time, and thanks to Paula for inviting me.
Well, Paula, that's a lot of great information, and it sounds like she's really going to share a lot of stuff at the event.
Yes, she
Tell me
is.
about the Shalom Club. I mean, just give us a background of what it's all about.
Okay. The Shalom Club was founded about 4 years ago by Nate Kvetny, who is our current president.
Okay.
His vision and a major point that I'd like to get across on this program is that we are not a faith-based or religious club.
Okay.
The term shalom means peace and means peace around the world.
Right.
And as you can see in our logo, Nate chose, because obviously it was part of his vision, which we are carrying forth, the dove, which is obviously a symbolic symbol of peace with the olive branch.
Okay.
We are a social club. Come and make friends, have fun, enjoy yourself, meet a bunch of fabulous people, and an intercultural club.
Right.
Everybody is welcome to our club, and we are very proud of the fact that because of the kind of program we have, we attract a very diverse audience.
Well, and like you were mentioning, you want to break barriers. You want to let people know what you're all about and what they're all about. It is probably a great place to come together and
Yes.
and be kind and pleasant and learn about each other, which is Of course, one of the mottos here in the village is kindness, and that's part of our Thrive program. So
Exactly.
that sounds like a great way to go about that. Tell me about some of the presentations that you have. So you've got uplifting music, the Violins of Hope presentation. What is that?
The Violins of Hope attracted literally a standing room only crowd. It is a program that is goes around the world, literally around the world, presenting violins that were actually played during the Holocaust.
Oh.
And it is accompanied, as we did here, by live professional music.
Oh, nice.
And
okay.
that is very symbolic of the kind of programming that we do.
Okay.
That is international. Everybody came. As I said, it was a standing room only crowd,
Okay.
and obviously extraordinarily successful and a beautiful, beautiful program. I encourage everybody to Google it and see what it's all about.
All right, excellent. And then, of course, Ezra's going to be speaking at the Shalom Club, which is going to be happening on Sunday, June 5th in Clubhouse 1. And then, of course, doors are opening at 2:30 and the program starts at 3. And just real quickly, Ezra, tell me what is your goal for the presentation?
Changing narratives, making friendships, and reimagining what diversity is all about. You know, diversity, as I've been saying for the last couple of years, is the buzzword of the world, of the country. And I think it is about time for us to actually reimagine what that word is, because I think it's overused. I do that work professionally for Chapman and for other organizations as well. And I think diversity has to be reimagined in more of a holistic, organic way. And instead of just staging diversity and making people sometimes, you know, overkill, you know, with the word and not really understanding it. So kind of bringing people together and showcasing a little bit of my life, you know, how my kids are embedded, and for people to see minorities in general, if we can actually, I don't like that word, but, you know, just for the sake of the program, embedded in the larger American society. And I think that's really my goal. And really to create friendships. And for the most part, for the last 12 years, I've been really, you know, blessed and excited to create friendships all over Orange County, because I think I've spoken to pretty much all places of worship.
Well, that's
you
great.
can imagine. So it's been really an exciting journey.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both. We appreciate the information and good luck on your presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Lisa.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. If you want more information about the event, you can always go to, it is shalomclub_Laguna Woods at yahoo.com, and they will get you all the information. We'll be right back.